Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you for checking out today's video. I have some new wheels in the back of the car. When I bought this WRX, it was not inspected. It actually has a Massachusetts inspection, which isn't going to fly here in Pennsylvania. I've gotten quite a few looks from cops because they see I don't have an inspection sticker, and then they glance over and see that one. They're like, oh, he's from out of state. And then when they drive past me, they look and see my Pennsylvania tag, and they're like, wait a second. And a couple of them have like hesitated, like they were going to turn around, and they just didn't feel like it. But I still have, as of making this video, I still have 3 days legally to get the car inspected before I can get fined. But I don't want to get fined because it's like almost $200 or something like that for not having your inspection. And the worst part about that is they can just keep coming after you. So I could get pulled over and then 20 minutes later get pulled over again by a different cop if they see me, and they could just pile up. So I don't want to get into that situation. So I have wheels in the back. The car needed tires to pass inspection, and Import Image Racing was kind enough, as always, to send me out a set of Cosmis wheels. These are my favorite freaking wheels. The 206R, you guys have already seen them. I put them on all my Subarus. I went with a different color this time, and I'm excited about it because I think it's going to look great with the black. So I typically do all my own work on my cars, but with something like mounting and balancing tires, I don't have the capabilities to do that. Well, things don't always go as planned, and especially with me, I feel like something always happens, but it's all right. We went to Firestone. They didn't have my tires. I showed up to my appointment. They're like, hey, no one ever picked up your tires. I'm really sorry. We're going to have to reschedule you. They gave me a little bit of money off. I also got a rebate from Bridgestone for the tires, which was cool. But we have the new tires on and we have the wheels on. They've been on for a couple days, so if things look a little dirty, please excuse me. But we're going to go ahead with the video anyways. I don't have the time to wash the car today. I'll have to wash it tomorrow. But I'm going to pull the car outside. We'll take a look at it. I want you guys to let me know, honestly, in the comments what you think, because I took kind of a risk, I guess. I mean, it's a black car, so almost any color wheel works on it. But I went with the gunmetal 206Rs. When I had the last WRX, I ran the black with machine spoked. I ran the hyper silver. I ran the white. And I also, on my 22, I ran the black, matte black with machine spokes. And they all looked fantastic. I did not have this color yet though. This was the gray with machined lip. Now, I wanted the black with machined spoke and lip, but I don't think they offer that anymore. I couldn't find those. So they just had black with a machined lip or rim. They didn't have the milled spokes like I had on my previous black wheels. So I went with the gunmetal gray for a little contrast with the black paint. Let me know what you guys think. I love the wheels, so I probably won't change the wheels, but I might paint them a different color. I might just black them all out or do something different if I don't like the gray over time. But let me know what you guys think. Let's check it out. Please don't mind the dirty paint. There is fingerprints all over this thing. And also don't mind those ugly chrome headlights. We'll be addressing those in a little bit. But there you can see in the shadow side profile, they almost look black with a machined lip. And I like that look. But we'll go over to where the sun's hitting and see what it looks like. But again, we went with the 18 by 9.5. And we are on some Bridgestone Potenza Sport all seasons, and these are 255 35 18. So I had the 255 35s on my last WRX, and it was like a perfect tire size for these wheels and this setup. Once we lower it a little bit, these wheels will tuck in just a smidge. They kind of poke out just a hair right now, but once we lower it, we get just a slight bit of negative camber. These will look fantastic. So here's the wheel. This is the 206R flow formed. Now, the standard 206R would probably have a different spoke design slightly. They would probably poke out just a little bit differently. If you aren't going with the flow formed, it's going to change on your offset. But I love the way the flow formed sits on these cars. The offset is like perfect. They're not in too far. They don't stick out. Some of the other 206Rs, the non-flow formed ones, the spokes kind of stick out past the rim, and it just looks kind of funky. These look great. There's the new Bridgestone tires looking great. And unfortunately, they piled me up with wheel weights, and they used silver ones, which is pretty unfortunate, so I'm going to have to paint those. Whose idea was it to get a black car? I mean, holy dirt, look at that. That is like 2 days without a wash, but there you can see the gunmetal color now on the side the sun is shining on. So let's get back a little bit further so you can see it. So what do you guys think of this gunmetal gray? Do you think it goes well with the black? Do you think it's a nice contrast? Or should we have went with black or something else? And please do not say white, because I am not going to be that guy that has a black car with white wheels. It looks fantastic, but that is the dirtiest combo you can possibly have. and you'll be cleaning your car every single day. I think once we drop this car, it's gonna look a lot better. I know the wheel gap is terrible right now, but I know how these cars sit with these wheels when they're lowered a little bit, and they look fantastic. So maybe we'll do some lowering springs. Maybe we'll go with some silver coilovers again. We'll see what happens. But I think they look great. I love these wheels on this car, obviously, because I keep getting them. But I'm not too sure about the gray, so I might have just made the wrong color choice. Let me know what you guys think. They also had a black with bronze, and I was really thinking about doing that, but I don't know if I'm keeping the car black. And that's obviously going to be a big deal. If I change the color of the car, those bronze wheels might have really clashed with something else. So this gray and silver was a pretty easy choice because I figured, well, it'll look good on any color. But I'm not sure if I'm painting the car yet or not. I mean, I have to repaint some panels on this car, so I just don't know if I'm going to keep it black, honestly. The black looks pretty good out in the sun with all the pearl popping and stuff, and it is a good looking color, but I just don't like taking care of it, and I kind of want something that pops a little bit more. But there you have it, guys. That is the WRX with the Flowform 206Rs installed and the Bridgestone All Seasons. Now, I went with the Bridgestone Potenza Sports because a lot of people said they were very similar to the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. And I didn't want to get a summer tire, so I was going to go with the Pilot Sport All Seasons, but I have to get the car inspected, and the Pilot Sports would have took a little bit longer to get here, and these were quicker and had very similar reviews. They were very similar tires, so I went with these just for the ease and the cheaper price. So here they are. Let me know what you guys think. Big shout out to Import Image Racing for sending me out a set of these. I love these wheels. I really appreciate it. I'll leave a link in the description to these exact wheels, and then I'll also have a link right below that for all the Cosmis wheels on Import Image's site, so you can check those out there. I'll see you guys in the next video.